guys, John from SurfFX, and this is now our best-selling wingboard, the Fanatic Sky Wingboard. They've got quite a few changes this year. Last year was super popular, really refinements in the shape, particularly in the rail, and that's just allowed it to release more. So you've got a much more squared off blocky rail, more volume in the rail, it's more stable when you're getting up, going off your knees. This tail is a real straight edge tail. You just got water release. Like this is way things are going forward, and don't be surprised if going next year's stuff from a lot of other guys is going to be the similar kind of design focus of having that sharp edge to release the water and to keep a nice bit of volume and stability in the rails in the back end of the board. Having that little bit extra in the back end helps you go a little bit shorter, keeps that swing weight down. And that's the other thing, construction on these boards has changed this year. They're a little bit lighter, so they've got a bamboo deck in them for strength and impact resistance. Of course, reinforced box for the foil, because without that you're in trouble. But the bit lighter core material, and you've got nearly a kilo, so about 700 to 800 grams depending on the size, lighter for the standard construction board over last year's. Now I say standard because it's actually two constructions. Some of the boards are available in the TE, which is the full carbon version, so you might see those. They're the mint green color ones, and those versus these are another nearly half kilo lighter again. So if you want to go lighter, you can go with those green TE boards. Size wise of these, you've got a range. You've got the smallest boards at like 4.6, 4.7, which are great boards for prone paddling and as a sinking board for wing dinging. Of course, you can use it for kite foil board as well. And then right up, and then they're really quite a bit smaller. I don't have one here. Check me aboard. Thank you, my assistant. Okay, this is the smallest one. This is little 4.6, way thinner. Now, because you're sinking, obviously release is not going to be too much of an issue. You got a little bit beveled, you got a deck shaped, concave deck, but you can see very pointed, very kind of radical in its design, very pulled in rails. Where once you get up to the 5-footer, you get this much more. Once you get up to the 4.8, you get this much more, this kind of size here, this shape here, where you've got that boxy rail, straight, a bit more, chopped in the nose, very square in the tail. Handles, there's a handle on the bottom to carry, there's a handle on the top to carry. Thankfully, a lot of companies are getting rid of one of the handles, and I'd have to say it's a bit of a mistake, because having the handle top and bottom just makes it better to carry. And foot strap inserts, numerous foot strap inserts, because people ride they get your own preference. If they're going for straps, you can go in a row, you can go a V style, you can go one off center, and then in the back you've got 2 rows, so you can have it super secure with really bolted on with two bolts on each end, or you can have it slightly off centered as well. So get it really comfortable and set up exactly the way you want it. Increasing that efficiency, a lot of changes were made to the bottom rocker of the board, because that's where most of the speed comes from in a board. So from about here, it's very flat. Again, going with that flat release off the tail. And the front, you can see it kind of just bevels up, and then it's got a little bit more nose lift. So that nose lift really helps just not bury your nose, keeps it up, especially when you start going a little bit shorter board. It's easy to kind of push the nose under if it's too low or profile. But having that quite gradual, see bevel there, helps push the board up out of the water. So it's all about chasing that efficiency to get it to release in as low a speed as possible. So for the general length of the board, that wide point, and particularly the wide flat area, is quite big on these boards compared to the boards that have a real big bevel on them. So that big flat edge gives a lot more stability, because you've got the volume to the rail like I mentioned before, but you've also just got surface area of the tail to help get it up on the plane and let go of the water and get going.